Hello, my name is Henry Wertin, and this is Real Estate in Lawrence, Kansas. Today we're going to be talking about the home selling process. First things first, you're going to want to find a realtor, someone you know, love, and trust. It's going to be an incredible journey, and you want to make sure that you kind of like the person a little bit because you're going to be talking to them a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. You're going to be texting them, emailing them, calling them. They're going to be in your house. You're going to really want to like this person before you hire them. Once you get to that phase, once you find an agent that you like, you're going to want to set up the initial real estate consultation. What's going to happen in there is you're going to discuss goals. You're going to discuss time and money. Those are the two pain thresholds in any of these transactions. How much time is it going to take to sell my house? How much money will I make? The flip side of that coin is, how much time are you willing to put into getting your house ready? How much money are you willing to put into your house to get it ready to sell? The other part of that is, what are we ultimately trying to accomplish? Are we trying to move somewhere by a certain time? Are we trying to make enough money to get into the next house? Those are the things that are going to be discussed at that initial real estate consultation. From there, we're going to be talking about the three things that actually sell your house. Those three things are price, condition, and location. So price is dictated by the market. What a buyer and a seller agree to pay for in that transaction, that house, that sets the market. So we're going to be doing comparative market analysis. We're going to look at what homes have sold in the past, what competitive homes we're up against now, and what kind of goals we want to accomplish. So that kind of takes care of price. The condition of the home, we're going to do a walkthrough of your home, and we're going to make sure that it's ready to go. And if it's not, how long is it going to take to get it ready to go? I'll give you tips and tricks of what to do. For example, you're going to want to get guns, jewelry, valuables, pills, those things locked up and off the premises immediately whenever we go to show a house. Those things just don't have any place whenever we're having complete strangers walk through your house. Also, the last one is location. So obviously we can't pick up your house and put it in a new location, but what we can do is we can look around and see what assets it does have, what amenities it does have, what are good points about the location of your home. And then from there, we can decide who we're going to go after, who we're going to market to on your home. So those are the three things that are going to sell your home: price, condition, and location. And once we get those in line, we can get ready to go on the market. By getting ready to go on the market, what that's going to look like, it's going to look like timing and photographs. Timing. When can we go on the market? Are we going to go on in the hot spring market? Are we going to go on when it's a little less in the fall? Sometimes your job transfer is going to dictate when you go on, and there's just no guiding that. We just have to go on when it's time. But I can at least help you understand what the market looks like from historical data and what to expect. Photos. Photos are key to this entire process. We need the most incredible photos possible. I have a professional photographer who's going to come through and make your house look incredible for the internet presence. When a buyer is looking at your house, to be honest with you, they start at midnight in their pajamas with their fuzzy slippers and a hot glass of tea on the internet. That's where they're shopping. So we need to be super present on the internet. We need to be as crisp and as clear and as concise as possible on the internet. Once they look through those pictures and see that they love your house, from there they're going to call me, and then we can get them in the door. But we need it to be show ready at all times. So from there we're going to do things like a Realtor Open, where I invite all of the agents in Lawrence, Kansas over to come and have lunch at your house. I'll cater in some barbecue. They'll come through the house, they'll walk through, and they'll kind of get on their phones, start texting their clients. They'll see things that they like. That you'll see them start talking to each other. From there, I'll also get an idea of what they think of the price. I'll get their initial feedback. Maybe there's a door that needs to be painted, or they didn't like something about how the driveway sat, so we can get that initial feedback right away. We'll do open houses to the public as needed, and we'll talk about that more in the initial consultation. Now comes your job on social media. Your friends and family love you, and they want what's best for you. So I want you to take the links that I provide you and share them with your friends and family, because they're going to be excited about this transition for you, and they're going to share. So they're going to be some of our foot soldiers in trafficking out your link to make sure that more and more people see your home. If we do this right, you're going to be showing your house immediately. So within the first 14 days, I expect to have showings on your house and hopefully a contract. If not, then we've missed the mark somewhere and we go right back to the drawing board. I say 14 days because that's a good solid 2 weeks for people to see your house, engage in your house, and come look at your house. If we haven't got any sort of traffic by then, we need to go back and look at the big three again: price, location, and condition. And find out which one we missed. Where did we miss? Are we priced too high? Is there something else we need to do condition-wise to get your home ready? Once we start showing your house, you're automatically going to want to know what they thought about it. That's called feedback. I'm going to give you feedback as it comes in. Most agents are very courteous and do give feedback on a regular basis, but there's going to be some that don't. But I'll let you know as soon as I get the feedback what their thoughts were, what their actions were, what their course of actions are going to be if they're going to pursue us anymore. Every 14 days or so, I'm going to do a comparative market analysis. We're going to look at what's going on around us. Who's our biggest competitor? What house is a little bit nicer than ours and priced a little less? Who sold over the last 2 weeks? And why did they sell and we didn't? And looking into our timeline, how much time have we been on? Have we been on just a little bit too long? And what can we do to move the process further, faster? So once we find that buyer, then come the 3 hurdles: offer, inspections, and appraisal. We're going to go over these in a lot more detail in the initial consultation, but just to touch on them, the first hurdle is the offer. That's going to come in and you'll be able to decide. They're going to give us a certain set of terms that they'll buy your house. We'll go over it line by line and make sure it aligns with the goals of your family. Then comes inspections. A buyer is going to want a little bit of an inspection phase. They're going to want to go through the house and make sure that the toilet's flush, that the roof is good, that the furnace works, so on and so forth. And then sometimes in the inspection periods, they're going to ask for repairs to be made. So we need to be ready for some unexpected expenses. And then the third hurdle is going to be appraisals. In Lawrence, Kansas, it's a very dynamic market. So the market's always changing. So we want to make sure that the appraisal lines up with your market value. Once we've successfully navigated through those 3 hurdles, the offer, the inspection, the appraisals, then we head to the closing table. The buyer's going to be just as excited as you are. They get to enter into their new home, and you get to start the next chapter of your life. We're going to talk about this a whole lot more in the initial seller's consultation, but I hope this video has been just a little ray of light that helps you understand what it looks like to sell your home in Lawrence, Kansas. Thank you for your time. God bless.